There came a point in history when the admirals of the Kriegsmarine, together with German engineers, decided to create a light cruiser. The German Navy badly needed these ships and wanted them to be able to serve both as squadron scouts and enemy commerce raiders. They weighed up and discussed various combinations of characteristics for a long time. The results always ended up being similar to Graf Spee, but at Bismarck's costly price point. Finally, a simple fleet engineer put forward his ship project. Many years later, it was this project that would serve as the basis for Tier VII cruiser München in World of Warships. If we return to the story of that engineer, it's noteworthy that he presented a draft design to the High Command of the Navy for a 7,900-ton light cruiser with a triple-shaft 120,000 horsepower propulsion plant. This would have helped the ship achieve a speed of 36 knots. The only significant improvement to the project involved replacing the central turbine with diesel engines. This increased the cruiser's operational range, which was one of the main requirements of the project. The presentation happened in 1937. In April 1938, a program was approved for the construction of 11 ships, the first of which was planned to be laid down in November 1939, and the last in August 1942. However, by the time that World War II broke out, preparations for laying the M-class cruisers had only just begun in the shipyards, and their construction was soon halted. In World of Warships, cruiser München has been built in complete accordance with the original 1938 project, especially when it comes to her protection. The Citadel armour has an atypical configuration that's reminiscent of a cocoon. Thanks to the sloping of her armour plates, the vital parts of the ship are better protected against any shell fired at her from cruisers and destroyers. However, as you know, bravely withstanding enemy salvos is not the mission of light cruisers in our game. One of the tasks that München is capable of successfully taking on is providing support to her allies. The cruiser is armed with quick-firing and long-range guns that fire high-explosive shells with trademark German penetration capabilities, as well as effective armour-piercing shells. Her firing range of 16.6 kilometers, combined with a low detectability range of 10.5 kilometers when she has the appropriate camouflage mounted, will allow the cruiser to successfully evade any unwanted enemy attention. Good speed and maneuverability give her the ability to support Allied destroyers as they fight for key areas at the beginning of a battle, and, if necessary, escape from any more powerful enemies. Quick-firing main battery guns and the hydroacoustic search consumable she carries gives her solid chances against destroyers. She's also equipped with torpedo launchers that will come in very handy in some combat situations. Bearing all the aforementioned factors in mind, one of München's primary tasks is to cover any Allied destroyers that attempt to fight for key areas at the beginning of a battle. High speed, maneuverability, hydroacoustic search, and of course, her rapid reloading main guns are your trump cards. Later, you can withdraw to join your Allied heavy ships and use your low detectability and long firing range to defend the key area and counterattack any enemy ships that dare to approach your formation. München can also be quite efficient in reconnaissance and anti-aircraft defense thanks to her fighter consumable and ability to mount the defensive AA fire consumable. Don't forget to upgrade your ship and learn some useful commander skills either. Recommended upgrades include: first slot, main armaments modification 1, second slot, engine room protection or hydroacoustic search modification 1, depending on your playstyle, third slot, aiming systems modification 1, and fourth slot, steering gears modification 1. Commander skills, with 10 skill points: priority target, adrenaline rush, superintendent, and concealment expert. For a 19 skill point commander, add demolition expert, jack of all trades, preventive maintenance, and vigilance. In conclusion, München is relatively easy to master, but has some unique features that make her stand out. I'm sure that you'll find her gameplay both easy and captivating. Good luck, captains!